In the mighty city of Babylon, one king ruled with power and pride. But when three brave young men refused to bow, something happened that changed his heart forever. This is a story of King Nebuchadnezzar, a story of pride, power, and the God who saves.
Babylon was a magnificent ancient city, known for its towering walls, grand palaces, and colorful markets. It was the center of power during King Nebuchadnezzar's reign. The city was filled with stone buildings, golden statues, and hanging gardens. Wide roads led to great temples and palaces, with giant gates carved with lions and winged beasts. Babylon was not just powerful, it was beautiful, busy, and filled with people from many nations, music, and traditions. Long ago, in the mighty kingdom of Babylon, there lived three young men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They weren't Babylonian. They were Israelites who believed in the one true God. Even though they lived far from home, they never forgot who they were, or whose they were. Now the king of Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar, was powerful and proud. One day, he built a massive golden statue, 90 feet tall, and he commanded everyone in the kingdom to bow down and worship it when the music played. Anyone who refused, they'd be thrown into a blazing, fiery furnace. When the music echoed across the land, people dropped to their knees. But not Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They stood tall. No bowing, no fear. They refused to worship any god except the God of heaven. Word reached King Nebuchadnezzar, and he was furious. He dragged the three men in and gave them one last chance. Bow now or burn. But the three friends calmly replied,
"We don't need to defend ourselves, O king. Our God can rescue us from the fire. But even if he doesn't, we still won't bow."
Now that's faith that stands. In a rage, the king ordered the furnace heated 7 times hotter than usual. It was so hot, the flames killed the soldiers who threw the men in. But here's the miracle. As the king watched, his eyes widened in shock. "Didn't we throw 3 men into the fire?" he asked. "But I see 4 walking around unharmed, and the 4th looks like a son of God." Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego walked out of the furnace without a single burn. Not even the smell of smoke was on their clothes. King Nebuchadnezzar was amazed. He praised the God who saved them and made a new decree. No one was allowed to speak against the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So what can we learn from this incredible story? Sometimes life turns up the heat. We face pressure to fit in, to stay silent, or to give up our faith. But like these 3 men, we can choose to stand firm, even when it's hard. And when we do, God doesn't leave us alone in the fire. He shows up right there with us, because faith that stands is faith that shines. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Connect Heaven for more powerful Bible stories that remind us God is always with us, even in the fire. See you in the next story.